Ah, he vomited. Why? Is it because of confusion? I'm wondering. What the heck? What was that? Oh my. 92 Creed. Holy smokes. Hi, is this permadeath, King Kong? No, it's not. You know, I rarely play permadeath, and especially when a patch just comes out, since there's too much unexplored things and too much risks. Oh my, where did you come from? Oh, shit. That's a lot of traps. Of course. It's expected. Hate these guys. Gazi Flanged Mace. Ooh, that's a very good mace, boys. I haven't seen this item, by the way. Mateusz, hello, man. Witam pana. Witam na streamie. Look what we found, Mateusz. What an interesting mace. It's actually really good. 30 armor penetration is insane, 28 damage. And look at those control procs, actually. Holy smokes. 73% in total. Very nice. That's probably the best mace in the game. Extremely decent. Very impressive. I love it. That's good. Yeah, that maze was really good. Yeah, the damage is insane, boys. Simply insane. What can I say? Magic Master. Let's take So the residual charge damage is the same scaling from willpower as the seal. Yeah, basically the same. Because when we had 27 willpower, this one was 5 damage as well as this one, but now they're both 6. It's quite obvious though, but still. This motherfucker gonna rush me, right? Oh. Hahaha. Could have played it better, but still good. Oh, not bear boot. We know this item for a while. That's a good medium helmet. Good item. Shit. He's alone here. Look, he vomits. By the way, he vomited. Is this because of what? Does confusion grants vomiting now? Or days? Because that's not the first time I see enemy vomiting. Actually. Alright. It was impossible to disarm with crowbar, by the way, for some reason. Boss room. Damn it. There's another spellcaster. Right here. I do know whom. Ah, here he is. But not for long though. Damn, he survived that. I have to admit this. Quite tough guy. Believe my words, guys, this skill will be nerfed. It will be weakened, definitely. Now it's too strong. Too powerful, actually. Here's the boss room. Oh my. Oh damn. Probably I made a mistake there. Probably I did. Yeah, I can die here. Actually. Easily. That was a big blunder. Fuck. Okay, so he has Seal of Shackles, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, we have to be really careful. It was a mistake jumping in. That's because of this guy. Because of this fucking gentleman. He'll unrush me, right? Next turn. Yeah. But I can meanwhile focus him with Hail of Blows. Okay, let's risk it out. He sealed me, yeah. Shackled me. That sucks. Okay. That was a good one. But a fucking seal, for the god's sake. 14 mana. Okay. Okay, I shouldn't receive, like... Ah, there is this guy. Fuck. 23 mana, yeah, that's a lot of damage. How can I escape this? He will tether me, right? He fucking will. Oh, he already did. He wasn't able to. Tough spot. Tough spot. I shouldn't have jumped in like this. 3 turns. It's getting dangerous. Will I survive this? 37, 14, shit. I cannot survive this even. Yeah, the cooldown will be 9 turns if I'll use it. Very risky. Very, very risky. 2 health this motherfucker has. No, I can pull this guy actually, right? Oh, move resistance, absolutes. Okay, okay, doesn't matter. Whew, holy shit. Almost there, almost dead, boys. Almost dead. Yeah, this guy can kill me easily. Will I survive this? I'm not sure. What does he have? Dimensional shift. Yeah, this guy hits like a truck, that's the issue. He literally hits like a truck. I believe I'll die if I'll not do anything. Okay, you know what? Or wait a minute. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, this bastard. He will mana siphon me. I can die here. Okay, okay, he cannot move any furthermore. Ha, look at that level up, boys. Damn, I could have played around the level up, by the way. That's for sure. I forgot about that completely. Ha, he swapped himself. Okay. Hey, you don't want to engage? He did not get stunned. Alright. Arcanicstics 4. Holy shit. Ha. If I only knew, boys. If I only knew. But we pick athletics. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, boys. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good thing to have. Okay. That's a proper reward. That's a nice thing. Very nice one. No, empty chest. What the fuck? Hmm. Any chance of finding secret room? No, not on this floor. Too late, man. Okay. Yeah, that was quite an easy dungeon, apart from the last fight when I rushed into too fast. Oh my, that costs a fortune. Oh no, it's okay, range is good. I got staggered. Has 70 damage, boys. Just look at that. 70. Just from a single hit to a heavy armor target, we dealt 63 damage. That's insane. Oh my. That's so good for us. That's literally almost the best we can get. Also, there are bracers with bonus range, but you know, this is even better. Finally, we got rewarded. Let's pick up stuff. What do we need here? Here, nothing. Here, nothing. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. What about here? As well as this room. Good morning from Taiwan, says Futin. Hello, hello. Hello, welcome. Greetings from Ukraine as well. Welcome, mate. Or not Barbude. Yeah, casket. So we got 3 uniques, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's quite something. As well as artifact. That's a proper loot. As well as a lot of boobs and other pleasant stuff. Wonderful. I don't think we need this. Oh shit. Yeah, now we are good. So only proselytes left, guys. Only proselytes. Only those dangerous bastards. But we should be good with them. Oh my. The question is, where are they? Are they somewhere here? Sacred ruins. Yeah, they're... something tells me they're located in the northwest part of the map. We still have Bone Cradle in case we'll find a crown. Bleed resistance, control resistance. For those guys who haven't seen, look what mace we found. That's insane. That's a very good mace. I love it. Looks really cool and powerful. New one, we haven't seen it before. What else? Let's keep this, we'll use it. What about fodder? 780, okay, that's enough. Oh, we're just in time for the caravan to restore. Don't even need to sleep at all. God damn it. Oh shit. Spoiled. I just want to take a look at this. Is the dungeon that we're looking for? If yes, we'll go back, of course. Futin says, I'm struggling in tier 3 dungeon, I'm focusing on warfare, no weapon skill, use most tier 3 mid armor, tier 4 axe, level 12 can fight tier 3 two-handed sword human enemies, one-on-one, what should I do? Is my build bad? Probably you're just not lucky enough if you can't 1v1 him. What can I say? Damn, that's a party. Hedgehog, my man. Well, 15, what can I say? Basically, what you learned. I'm not sure about your build, about your skills. You know, nowadays, Warfare was really weakened. But still, with okay equipment, like you've described, you should be able to 1v1 tier 3 bandit with two-handed sword. It shouldn't be a big problem for you. Probably you got really unlucky. You know, but I haven't seen really what you learned. But, you know, this stuff is mostly supportive tool for your main combat options, basically. It's difficult, you know, to make it work using only stances, tactics, I mean, that's not enough. 6 points up right. I think you need the sword skills too. Well, he uses the axe, you know. He uses the axe, so difficult to give an advice here to this gentleman. But yeah, if you are struggling to pick two-handed weapon, keep in mind that axes are the most powerful. There's nothing better than axe. I'm sorry, swords, not axes. I'm sorry, I messed it up. Swords are the best, not axes. Look, found on the street Geo 4. Fuck off. I'm even playing Leontes, maybe I just have bad luck, I'll try again. Yeah, definitely, you know, you should be able to kill that guy with the equipment you described, even without any skills learned, basically, that's for sure. But you know, just in case, considering you're struggling that much, you would better want to carry some nets, throwing nets with you, since nets significantly limit the enemy's combat possibilities. You know, they gain a lot of fumble chance. And that's quite important. Oh wait, Megalomania, fucking crap. No, this is tier 4, shit. This is not what we're looking for. This is not our stuff. Okay, this might be helpful to heal Megalomania. What worsened my sanity, interestingly? Yeah, my lifestyle sanity is really poor because we're not making any quests. And that's really sad. Sad that in the late game, once you don't do contracts, you are forced to have low sanity. It's quite confusing. What's this, guys? Does this look like Undead Dungeon? These are tier 4 humans, okay, but what about this? I have no idea, actually. I have no idea. Mind ward. Come on. Get on 50. Oh my, it was 50 for a second, but then went downwards for some reason. Have you seen that? It was green, just for a moment, for a brief. And then it went back. That's strange. Glory, power, riches. And then we got another megalomania. Oh, look at that, boys. Seems like we'll be rewarded for our curiosity. Yes, my man, I'm coming for you. You see, we can teleport around, and that's simply enough to beat the shit out of them. No, I also worsened my sanity. What the fuck? Mind Ward, where are you? Where are you when I need you most? Here you are. Here you are. Yeah, here's our dungeon. Okay, yeah, we got it. But I'm a little bit worried with our sanity and morale, actually. I'm a bit worried about that. And of course we also want to get some buffs. That's for sure. Let's go back to the caravan. Probably we could get some rest as well as buffs. Tier 4 undead? No, we are going to tier 5 proselytes. Why we need tier 4? We already did tier 5 humans, tier 5 undeads, manticore, trolls, so only thing left for us is tier 5 proselytes. That's the final boss, and then we can finish this run. Since we literally have nothing to do. Gentlemen, calm the fuck down. Yeah, who's that? Thug. Interesting skin, quite rare. Frenzy. Shit. Yeah, like 2 teleports and he loses insanely big amount of HP. Look again. Yep, now he's bleeding. Ranged weapon 3 × 4. We got almost a whole collection of... Oh man. No. Frenzy is driving me crazy. Look. I can't help myself but kill him. Shit. Very high danger, very high danger. I blocked, right? Yeah, I blocked 9. All my block power went for this block. Another frenzy? What the... No, not hedgehog, please. Damn, he's trying to kill everything. Fuck. I'm sorry, hedgehog. Ah, look. I didn't know that killing a tree produces sticks, by the way. Heh. Interesting. Yeah, let's have some rest. Probably we'll feel better. A bit better. Okay, now only Megalomania. No, I don't wanna fight. I need more Mind Wars, for the god's sake. Not a frenzy, but Mind Ward. No, 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 no. Again, no. What does he say? Now watch how a hero fights. Another Megalomania stuff. That's better. Oh, yes. Come on, baby, heal it up. Yes. Finally. There are more dogs than bushes in this area. Kylan, hello Kylan, haven't seen you. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm doing fine, thank you. Unfortunately, tomorrow I go to work. I haven't been working for a month or so, and you know, I got so lazy and relaxed, and yeah. But, you know, money won't earn themselves. New update that they made dead brush to destroyable for campfire wood. Yeah, that's quite interesting. I noticed that. I like this. Fuck, are you real? Where are you gonna go now, dog? And shortly after I asked this question, the dog in my room immediately got up for some reason. Yeah, how good is this skill, guy? Yeah, guys, it's simply amazing. It allows you to be very mobile. Oh my. Sorry for that. You know, the environment is trying to keep my sanity as low as possible. That is its goal, I swear. No, again. Fuck off. You know what? I would rather do it like this. Yeah. Oh, Mind Ward. We're close. Getting there. Maybe here will be some mind ward. At least this location is safe. Yes. We need more. But that's all we got. I just have access to my PC. I have Arcane two-handed axe run right now. Wow, that sounds nuts. To be honest, it's difficult to see a good synergy of Arcanistics and two-handed axe, but I believe Arcanistics can be good with anything. Just itself, dimensional shift into transcendental anchoring is so good, because you're able to keep this on low cooldown. And this is really powerful, actually. Also, guys, today I've noticed that using this makes sometimes your opponent vomit. Is it related to confusion? I'm not sure. Okay. Some lifestyle sanity replenishment. Also, we got a Ether Inhaler somewhere. Or does it seem to me? Situational morale? No. Yeah, we may have this. I think, boys, we should go to Breen to replenish sanity, that's for sure. And then proselytes, yeah. So what do you guys think about our build? I think it's very, very strong. It possibly one of the strongest builds in this meta, you know. We literally killed Manticore at level barely 13. Yeah, I plan to do it at level 12, but unfortunately got additional experience from Leif's training, and I got level 13, but yeah, then we went to tier 5 dungeon level 14 or 15, Undeads. Yeah, at level 14 we went to Undeads. Then level 16 humans, tier 5, and now we were finishing the game with proselytes. So yeah, for me, it looks really, really strong. Very powerful build. So yeah, this is actually, you know, it's not good on its own for our build, but it's good as an object to teleport with dimensional shift. However, it's quite helpful also. This is crucial. We teleport ourselves a lot and gain a lot of arcane damage, and prolong the duration of this effect. Also, we have constantly more accuracy, less fumble, less backfire, and more crit chance and miracle. That this is really good. This is OP. This is not that oftenly used, but still useful. And Schism, of course, is a powerful tool by itself. Very nice skill. And Staves, yeah, everything apart from this. Since I don't really see a reason of learning stance. We don't need block since we have 9 block power, so it doesn't make sense in terms of blocking, and you know, taking this only for some magic, nature and counter chance, I don't think that it's worth it, definitely. As well as this one. It's good on itself, but you know, it's good when you have like prolonged fights. where you are able to release this. We are simply killing enemies almost in one hell of blow, or Peacemaker plus Step Aside. Yeah. So yeah, we also took these skills for some ability. And Magic Mastery till Thaumaturgy. Yeah. Probably this could be better than this, but unfortunately Seal does not allow us to teleport around with this skill, since it's you know, it reflects it, and we cannot teleport. That's really sucks. Wormhole and Dimensional Shift is good for every melee build. Somewhat, yeah, okay. See, it's somewhat okay, somewhat useful, but about Wormhole by Dimensional Shift is very powerful. Majmagoro says, hello, good evening, how it's going? Arcanist Mage OP. Yes, yes, you know, we're less Arcanist, more Stave build. Well, no, I would say 50-50, but definitely very strong. Kylan, this build I have is surprisingly good. I beat Manticore at level 14, but I think I can do lower. Nice, nice, that sounds really good. How was tier 5 at level 14 with Arcanist? I remember doing tier 5 undead with level 15 shield and sword counter build with dodge, light medium armor. It also went smoothly. Oh, the build you're saying is really good. I know this build, it's really strong. Yeah, we did pretty easily against undeads actually. Yeah, beat the shit out of them. Nowadays, guys, you know, I don't like that we rarely see Ghost Boss here, because Ghost Boss is the toughest of all bosses in tier 5s. He's really strong. But my main disappointment is that we almost never can see old good shield and sword boss with black armor and open helm. Do you remember that guy? He was the real boss of the dungeon. He was tough as nails, very tanky, very dangerous. And I really miss him, because, you know, nowadays most of the bosses are basically robber barons, like tier 5 enemies, like slightly strengthened. And that sucks. And what I really don't like also about this update is that we can no longer see robber barons as usual tier 5 units in these dungeons. They never appear. And this makes humans easier than they were before, and this sucks. This really sucks. I really enjoyed robber barons a lot, like, you know, when you face 6 of those during your run, this really adds some spiciness and difficulty in finishing this dungeon. And now they make one robber baron as a boss of the dungeon. But also it's pleasant to see that there is a tier 5 mage boss, which we face today. He has Phantasm. He has some interesting spell, you know, so he's Arcanist, Pyromancer, Electromancer, yeah, so Jack of Trades, if we could say so. He was quite interesting, but not that strong. I really miss old good, strong tank with shield. He was really good. Majmagoro says, oh, I haven't met him, good to know. Yeah, that was a really cool boss. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Satiety, Schmatiety, no. Maybe you restocked? No. I really miss that difficult hardcore tier 5 brigand dungeon. With robber barons, they were really cool and strong. Also, I believe there could be more Murk Stalkers in tier 5 dungeon, because we finished a couple. And at max we faced 3 Murk Stalkers during whole dungeon. Of course previously it was a problem because there were too many, but considering they were weakened, they probably shouldn't have reduced the amount of those. Oh, he's out of money. And I still have books. Shit. Show me best food you've got. Oh yeah, that's super good. Immediately, diet, situational sanity. But that's probably it. We only need something for diet, right? Diet plus 6, okay. Plus 10, but too pricey actually, yeah. Plus 5, also quite expensive. Oh, this one is really good. Okay. Situational sanity, it's already at max. This is an interesting universal dish. Looks really good for us as well. Cooldowns reduction, healing efficiency, we have life steal, some energy restoration and hunger resistance. Yeah, that looks convenient. You know, we probably could take it against undeads, why not? Why not? I went to tier 4 cave human, it's kinda disappointing. I found around 10 enemies. Yeah, they aren't really big, those caves. They aren't really that big. Also, this flail still has 31 damage. I remember it had like 33, right? And another flail was also weakened from 31 to 29. It's quite unfortunate. But I don't like this flail. Overall, yeah, kinda mediocre. These cost 500 actually, yeah. Do you have other inhalers? Yeah, you do. This gives situational sanity. I'll buy a couple of those for sanity replenishment. Why not? 420 for this one. Yeah, hope new proselytes will be really great, because currently, guys, there are like 2 tier 4 proselytes and 2 tier 5 proselytes. That's it. That really sucks, comparing to a variety of enemies from undead and humans. $94. No, can't afford. He can't afford what we offer. We can actually repair stuff here. We have a discount from Terek. God damn it. Oh damn, that's a lot of gold. Can we make any improvement at this point? I like our call more, because it gives dodge chance and arcanistic power. And energy drain 9%, by the way. Yeah, this call is so good. Really powerful. Fatigue resistance, meh, we don't need it. Yeah, we are basically good. There's nothing, no improvement for us. We can buy an information about something distant. Old castle. So tier 4 he gave us an information, right? Or no? Company clearing. So where is that old castle he was referring to? Here. Okay, interesting. So this is also tier 4. Or this is LeBron's Manor or something like that. Also cave. Brigand camp, Crawler's Burrow. Old castle. So where is the cave that he gave us an information? Fuck. Where is it? Look, we paid him and we don't even know what the fuck did he... yeah, campsite. Cave. Aha, so here is the cave, alright. I believe it's tier 2 cave, not an interesting one. Yeah, we're good to leave. Can also get some good rest here. But we can do the same at the camp, so no reason. What about you, greedy ass? Nothing. Hajimagoro says, did they remove some of the enemies variant? I just grabbed the game recently after Rex to Riches update. Yeah, they removed some high tier humans. They do not spawn anymore. The strongest non-unique humans, they removed those. Now tier 5 is not as cool, as strong as it was before. Aha, we have to pay Derek. Or we can sleep actually, why not? Sleep, rest. Sleep more. Yeah, rest is becoming better. Time to hit the road. No, Not a single purse? Shit. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, literally, not a single purse. Let's think, what do we need? No, we have plenty of food, okay. Can take this one, this bad boy. We already used this. Let's take this, why not? A Voivod belt. That's crap. Okay, that seems enough. What's with my accuracy? 94.5. We could use some more, right? Fumble 16.5 though. 0.5, 13.5. I would still go for a precision actually, yeah. We need accuracy even higher to reduce the enemy's dodge chance. Yep. And of course some miracle wouldn't be excessive. Oh wait, we forgot about altar meditation. And water. These are really good buffs. Oh my. Yeah, he got some buffs. Sacred damage, unholy resistance, crit avoidance, fortitude. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I don't really want to take much damage from Yargram's earth-shaking strike, to be honest. Oh, look, there was another one. But look, have you seen this? He casted this, but we received no damage. I believe it's a bug because he just became hostile. You know, yeah, this looks like a bug. Yeah, he can do this again. Damn, I cannot teleport around for much. Finally. Smack the shit out of this guy. Look, our Phantasm Boys has 69% crit chance while we are buffed and 155 crit efficiency. That's the most powerful we've ever made, I believe. Also, it has 31 arcane damage, by the way, instead of 27. But 69% crit chance. Holy shit. Yeah, even this shit has 60% crit chance. Now it has significantly less. Yes, 18. Now 18 and 27, yeah. While we're buffed, guys, it becomes so strong. Oh, wait, what did we do? Oh, nothing. Crit. What now? 34 crit. Okay. Let's see 1v1 how they will how it will end up. Oh, he is almost dead from that shit. Yeah, this guy has really powerful blows. Bestial Rage. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I don't understand why immolated. What are they doing in tier 5 proselyte dungeon? I just don't understand these changes in high tier dungeon. Like, why? Why are they appear there? That's insane, actually. That's actually insane. What do you think about Arna rework on hand traits? Oh, that's really interesting. I like that. I think that it was boosted, and Arna is a competitive hero now. I'm used to use Yorgrim on build melee character, but I think her buff might be useful. Yeah, definitely it's a consideration. It definitely is. Damn, it survived. Again, 60% crit. Oh no. Fuck. Okay, that's better. Shit. No, that was a misclick. Oh my. We haven't got stunned. Yeah, that's a good blow of Hives. Yeah, this guy is lucky actually. That's a good hit he got on us. I was really relying on our dodge chance, which is really high, but Unfortunately, it not always works. I, by the way, was playing without cloak all this time. Fight. Oh, look at the range, by the way. Insane. Yeah, he survived that. Where's my unholy blessing? Oh, it's only 25% chance. Wait, frenzy? Why? I already have above 50. What the heck? No, no. Surprise. Oh, I was without a seal. Oh, now it's better. Okay. Dodo's the overpowering. Okay, you got your ward. You got your ward. Of course you can use Phantasm, but I wanted to play Staves more, so... I want to play Staves more, gentlemen. Let's smack him good. Oh yes. We already found those ones. Yeah, I remember those. These are actually the best for two-handed swords or shield build. Amazing glows. Weapon damage, block chance. Yeah, fatigue resistance is also really cool. Yeah, that was quite an easy fight, and this is a good artifact actually. 30% hull resistance and curse immunity is always preferred. Easy, boys, easy. So yeah, I think this build showed really well, you know. So all content closed even before level 20, which is amazing. I'm satisfied, boys, with this idea. You know, it proves that melee character combines really well with willpower, since it reduces the cooldown of Halo Blow, Step Aside, and Peacemaker. With a dimensional shift, we are an unstoppable force on the field that is defended by shield and very flexible and very deadly when it comes to melee combat. So this is quite a balanced playstyle where we combined possibilities of kiting enemies, dealing area damage and distracting them with mana crystal, and in the meantime dealing huge damage with our staves. Yeah, so let's just take a look at the damage. We have 33. Let's try to boost it down. Boost it up, I mean. $65. Yeah, it may come up to 65. I believe even more, guys. I believe even more. Unfortunately, shows 115 weapon damage. And that's because, guys, this passive doesn't work. You see, if there are enemies within vision, using spells grants 8% weapon damage, and this stacks up to 5 times. So we can have up to 155 weapon damage and 15 more crit chance. Crit chance is already high, guys, but 15% more is 38. And when we kill at least one enemy, it's 60% crit chance. That's so good, actually. Moreover, this passive constantly provides us with damage reduction and backfire chance, which is also really cool. So yeah, very deadly build, very flexible, mobile, but you know, requires careful plays. But generally, yeah, I'm happy with it. I really enjoyed it. Let's see if there's a secret room here. Probably we might find one. Oh shit. Ah, that's way out. Yeah, look. 147. That's what I'm talking about. $73 damage, boys. Holy smacks. Can we daze him at least once? This guy. He doesn't care, right? Unfortunately, he's taking really little unholy damage because his unholy resistance is 66%, but gosh, imagine he wouldn't have that much resistance. How deadly would it be? Oh, double kill. As always, of course. Survived somehow. He survived only because his unholy resistance is so high. If we had another stuff, he would be cooked. How was that? Adept. Oh, there is a Merc Stalker. Okay, that's the final try of this dungeon to be competitive. Holy shit. Devastation. Yeah, guys, so I believe that's it. We have nothing to do on this character, you know. Tier 4 bandits, like some caves, but is it really worth going there? I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. So yeah, I believe that will be it. Let me see, what do I have here still? Hilda. Hilda. Yeah, so that's the Hilda who already cleared this dungeon. Also Hilda cleared tier 5 proselytes. And the only foes left are undeads, actually. Yeah, we can go for undeads, I believe. With the Hilda, why not? Let's try it out. Also, we did not finish this last time. That's the only dungeon left for us. Let's check how devastating we are. Ranged weapons. Ah, we already have upper hand. Okay, yeah, that's... Upper hand set up, of course, for bonus accuracy. Dash. That's quite obvious. And, of course, Huntmaster with a Pathfinder. Yeah, this is... in addition to the Nikos Astrolabe, that would be insane. What about hunger? Okay. We don't have much food, right? Emir Flail, by the way, guys. Probably you haven't seen this one yet. There is also such flail with insane characteristics, actually. This one is good. Yeah. 6% crit, 20% crit efficiency. Of course, insane accuracy and fumble decreasers, but overall, this is a good mace. Also, this stuff is probably the best stuff for the spellcaster, since it gives bonus range. Looks very, very decent. Yeah, bonus range, fumble reduction, crit avoidance. I would think that it's also really good on the build that we were playing before this one. 12 backfire reduction. 10 cooldowns duration almost. Yeah, this is really, really good. Powerful weapon. Okay, let's take this one. We might need it. What else we might need? Arcanicstics 4, Arcanicstics... by the way, we got a couple of daggers. Ornate dagger and gilded. Unfortunately, those are not tier 5. But overall, they look, you know, cute. But you never pick them as a rogue playing, as a class playing with daggers, since they aren't really that cool. They look great, but not efficient enough. Okay, let's think. What do we need? We also use Arcanist Coal, by the way, guys, even on this character. And the reason is obvious. It gives 9% energy drain, as well as some energy restoration and energy and vision as well. So this is really, really good. This is self-explanatory, you know, as well as this item. And of course, new item, Blade Master Gloves. So OP. Actually, really, really cool item. I enjoy it much. We can try a Bassa this run. Let's make sure we are good on bolts also. So what's our default accuracy? 71.5. That's okay. We'll have even more from this. 81.5. Yeah, do we need to repair this? Probably. But let's first solve the problem with food. You don't have anything. All hope on this lady. No. Fucking way, meat morsels. Shit. Maximum rest. Look at our Vigor bonuses. That's the almost the best Vigor you can get. Fumble, crit, and shit. Alright, Leif. I need your training. Of course, we are taking precision. What else you might need? Hopefully there is food now. Yes. Do we have enough arrows? We may get out of arrows, as strange as it looks. Let's take a look. 60, 100, 110, 190. Yeah, should be enough. Damn. Oh, yes. Ooh. Now that's the accuracy. That's the base accuracy, boys. Corvion, hello, hello. Hope the run is going well. Yeah, Corvion, we already finished our hybrid Arcanist run, and I just logged into this character to deal with tier 5 undeads. But yeah, we were doing really well with that build. Amazingly good, I would say. Yeah, we don't need anything else. Let's roll, boys. Or could we snipe more valuable target? Yeah, this one. Okay. $59 health. Yeah. Holy shit, look at this. Okay, armor penetration is decent. 40% body part damage, 47 crit, 100 and 15% crit efficiency. 70 knockback, 45 immobilization, 40 bleed. Damn. Also, as you have noticed, we're not running out of energy, since our energy drain is 18.3. Boys, I'll make myself a cup of tea. I'll be right back in a minute. Let's deal with this guy. Or no, yeah, let's wait. Let's position ourselves carefully. Like this. Yeah, that would be fine. Yep, gentlemen, I'm back. I am back. Sebas Loeb says, here to like and subscribe to any and all Stonesharder. Thank you, Sebas, thank you. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind, of course, I will highly appreciate your like and subscription. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Kurvion, do you mind showing the abilities when you get a moment? Of course. We can do it right now. So, survival, Pathfinder and Huntmaster. I think these are self-explanatory. This passive gives us fumble reduction and crit chance, which is very, very necessary to us. Let's see, what's our fumble chance? 0, yeah, thanks to this one. It was exactly 5. Then a Pathfinder is our overall damage increase and vigor fumble reduction. Very useful. Athletics to some ability dash. Also essential. Ranged weapons. I am never playing with the headshot. I don't think it's a good skill. You know, it's more of a mana waste, actually. Especially when you don't have much energy. This one is pretty okay, you know, but considering our extremely high accuracy, we don't really use take aim at all. So I doubt using this one. And that's it. That's all we've got. Ha! Oops, you got headshotted. You see, guys, so this build is focused on auto attacks, enhancing as much as you can thrill of hunt and suppression due to an upper hand, and simply shooting the shit out of the enemies. Very simple and very effective. Okay. Let's find a better angle. As you wish, bro. As you wish. Let's not waste our buffs. Let's keep our focus on clearing furthermore the dungeon. And we have to make sure that our quiver is always on its full, because there may be a big fight, you know, and we may get out of arrows quite easily. Oh, these are bolts. No confusion, unfortunately. Ah, by the way, I forgot to show the fundamental skill of ours. Setup. Setup is very important, Curvion, since, as you have noticed, each 2 shots I change loadout and back to gain 10% more accuracy and other bonuses. You see? That's also an essential to our build. He blocked it. Sended him into Nirvana. Final blow. Why? I'm just wondering. Okay. Also, our auto attacks keeps our suppression high. It means that if we hit, it prolongs by 1 turn. Okay, somehow we missed 2 times. Yeah, so it's 4 turns duration 2 times in a row. Yeah. And the stats, of course, maximum perception, boys. What are we learning? Let's see. You know, considering first shot we're doing with the crossbow, hitting with the one-take aim will give us 10% weapon damage for 8 turns, which is not bad. Which is not bad at all, but probably we have something better to learn. I'm just thinking. Okay, athletics isn't the case. However, Warcry is the case, I think. Yeah, let's go for Warcry. Where are you going? Damn, we shooted a lot of arrows. Poor guy. Oh no. I fucked it up. This is easy boss for us, by the way. Yeah, it's an easy target. That's it. Okay, some more crit efficiency, more crit and more damage. Very appreciated. Oh my. Just look at that. Heroism plus Battle Rage OP. Yeah, it worked. Okay, confusion worked. Very nice. Easy. Humiliated. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a really good one. But I think what we have isn't worse, actually. We really need that few percent accuracy. But this is still really good. This is of course crap, but it is what it is. Yes, so basically we finished this almost without losing a single health point, which is insane. And skeletons have extremely high piercing resistance. Imagine what we're doing to bandits and proselytes. Simply delete the game immediately. Thank you. I also agree with the headshot precision line not being as key compared to other range build I've seen. Yeah, they are not that good. You see, we are simply as a machine gun, shooting an arrow each turn, with high knockback and immobilization chance, with high crit potential. So yeah, there's basically no time for taking aim or headshotting, because yeah, like if you take a look at the headshot, the skill costs 37 energy. That's a huge amount of energy. And you do it for slight crit chance improvement. Okay, good crit efficiency improvement, but it cannot crit. And also 57% body part damage. You know, you're also risking not killing the targets. And not kill the target. And thus lose a lot of mana. So, you know, not sure if it's worth it. Just, you know, we have 18% energy drain, and still, in some cases, we were able to go low up to like 20 mana. And that's even with our huge damage output. So yeah, mana is definitely an important thing to consider playing a ranger. So yeah, we try to hoard on energy drain as much as possible with our bone charm, of course. Cooldown reduction, energy drain, weapon damage. That's the most useful for a ranger, I believe. But yeah, Hilda probably... Yeah, we went to tier 5 dungeon at level 12. Yeah, we went at level 12. Oh no. Wait, what? Ah! Just look at that. We are cooked, I believe. We are cooked here. Yeah, we can nothing do here. Look, who can even think about this? Yeah, guys, but that will be it for today. You know, to be honest, I don't have thoughts on our next build. I have no ideas about it. I'm not sure that I will be playing tomorrow since I'm starting to work, and it will affect my day schedule, of course, because, for example, now it's almost 3 a.m. 3 a.m. for me, and I don't want to stream at night for that regular as I did, since I want to be productive during the day. So we'll see how it will be going. And to be honest, I promised that I will return to Stoneshard when a new update will drop, and I did. And we played some possible variations of Arcanistic build. We were able to prove that pure Arcanist is very powerful. Hybrid Arcanist is not worse, And yeah, we played with Arcanistics, we played with Caves, we played with updated content, and I'm not sure if I have any ideas that will make me love the gameplay as it was like in all good times. So we'll see, gentlemen. Yeah, that was a nice fight with the ghosts, actually. Yeah, they cooked us hardly. That was probably the smartest trap ever for in the worst possible scenario for our class. Yeah, but that was cool, actually. That was a cool ending. I enjoyed that death, to be honest. It was poetic, I would say. Cornered and raped by two ghosts. That was a fun one. So yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I would appreciate your like and subscription, of course. Yeah, I believe probably I'll stream in 2 days. We'll see. Yeah, but for now, thanks all for coming, and have a good one.